Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss. Love yourself. Get up and dance. Level
Level
up.
up.
Beat it up like beat it up like
Hi, everyone. So super excited to trying to get my video going. Give me 1 second. There we go. So super excited to be presenting to you today. A lot of you know I have been gone for a little over a month. So this is my first training coming back. I am happy that you are all here to join me to learn how you can make a website on Canva. But this site that I'm going to show you how to make is going to, I think, blow your mind because I don't even use it as a website. I kind of use it as a newsletter. I use it for whatever I need, and I can create as many as I want and either connect a URL to it or not. It is so super easy. It's quick to get up and take down, make changes, whatever you need, right? So we're going to learn today on how to build your website on Canva. Let's see in the chat how many of you are super excited to learn this today. Devin, I know. I am so happy that you had went ahead and did that too. Excited. Yay. I thank you, Sammy. Hey, Sammy. That's right, guys. I'm going to show you some of the previous videos that I have done before. So I have done a website one before where I showed you how to create on a couple of different other platforms, right? I've also showed you how to use Canva. I know there's so many different videos out there on how to use Canva, but I showed you not how to just use it to create flyers. I showed you how to use it to create videos, to really do something with your marketing, to make it special, to give it that wow factor, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the links to the two past videos I have here. I'm going to go ahead and put them in the chat. My suggestion to you is to grab them as soon as you can, because once this closes today, you won't be able to get back in there, right? So I want you to go ahead and copy those if you can. They are on my YouTube page. So we definitely want you connecting with us on some of the other training that I've done as well. But these two are definitely going to be able to help you in knowing what you want to create for your website, maybe other sites you can use, as well as a great way to use Canva. So those two videos are some of the previous related videos that you'll find for this presentation today. All right, so I always kind of go over some material before I just kind of dive in and start showing you some stuff. So what is our goal? It's going to be to create a unique, user-friendly website that can be easily updated and maintained, as well as make quick creations that are target specific, right? Because you can change this monthly. You can change this for who you're targeting. It doesn't have to be like, you know, how my website is definitely branded for my brand, but this one can be branded for a topic that month, whatever you need it for, and it can be easily taken down, right? So you can use it to create a standardized website if you want, or kind of like a newsletter drop, or for whatever you need. And this is going to be the best way for you to connect with new clients, reconnect with past clients, and create multiple ways to share, connect, and grow your business. That's the most important thing, right? We want to make sure that our business is always growing, always dynamic. And so this is going to be what this kind of site can do for you. So why build your own site? Evo gives us a site, right? So some people are like, I don't want to do that. Well, creating a site is going to let you personalize your company itself, right? Showcase what you can do as an agent. So you can show your clients what you specialize in. If it's cruises, family vacations, pet-friendly trips, road trips, sports trips, and so much more, right? You can show a personalized business site, can give the details of our offers and specials, something that they don't always do in the Evo site. They'll show a couple of those different cruises, but this one, you'll be able to kind of showcase that information more. We have so many deals all the time, so why not, show the best, right? Now, how does this work? So you're going to be able to create a site where you can connect with new clients, making sure that you're doing unique follow-ups with them based off of the information, because you're creating it for emails, for newsletters, for social media drops. And we're going to show you that it's going to have those multiple uses. I'm sorry. So it's going to work for you in case you don't want something set in stone. And this is, kind of why I like it. All right. So, went too far ahead of myself. All right. So I'm going to show you really quickly a site that I created 2 months ago utilizing Canva. And let me just go back up to the top. So this is my Canva site. All right. Look at how pretty this looks. First off, for it to just kind of be a off the fly Canva created site. You see, I have my logo here. This is when I wanted to do, and I'm very much loving this idea, membership club for my clients, right? To be able to inbox them specials that they can't find anywhere else. So I created a membership club. All right. So as you can see, I can click on any of the, let me take myself off video. I can click on any of the links here and it'll take me someplace on the site. So will the links up here. All right. I can scroll down. Everything in here that I want to be highlighted can be highlighted. So I can click on this right here and it'll take them to where they can fill out a profile. I have Let's Visit the Islands, some moving videos, and some standardized pictures. I talk about all inclusives, give them some of those different deals. I talk about that membership club that I'm creating. And I love making videos. And I use Canva to do it. So I also included some of my videos in here so that they can see what my brand is about. And then for my actual standardized website, I even have links to specific things that people might be interested, and they can go right into my site to get that information. I show some of our suppliers, right? Because a smart cookie would do that. They don't know who we know. They don't know who we're in touch with. So I'm always showing them who I'm in touch with. Again, then I break it down to different things that they can do for me. They can join my monthly club. If they need a vacation, hey, fill out that profile, visit me socially or on my website. And then I give them a sneak peek of some of those great deals for why they want to connect with me. I have a back to the top button that I created myself. And like I said, these even work. They can go straight here, boom, it'll take them straight someplace else. They can use these here and it'll take them straight someplace on the site, just like a regular site would, right? So this is the easiest thing I've ever created in my life, and I'm going to show you how as well. All right, so let's pull up a Canva page. How many of you guys are on Canva and utilize it to create your flyers or other videos? So Sammy, you can use this in the paid version, but you can also use this in the non-paid version. I'm going to show you what the difference is. I love Canva too, Chantel. Absolutely. So many of you guys are on there, and I'm loving to see that you are, because this is one of the best things that you can utilize. Now, if you can afford to pay for Canva, I suggest you do, because then you get access to so much more, but you don't have to. So with the website, you can create the website through Canva. But when you want to, if you want to connect your own URL to it, then you have to be a paid, you have to have a subscription. All right. So let's look at the websites and how easy it is going to be to create one. So it's automatically taking me in here, and you can see I've created a couple different things for it. So they have my recently used up there, but these are some of the templates that they give us right away. Since we are travel agents, I'm going to go ahead and put in, as you can see, the last search I did was travel and tourism. And they're going to give us a couple of examples of things that they already kind of had created. excuse me, for that purpose, to kind of talk about tourism, talking about travel, and those are things that I love. So I like this one. I like this one too. I love things that have videos that in motion. So let's go with this one. It's going to show me that there are 6 pages. So let's say if I just like the first page and I want to go back to the templates and look at something else, I don't have to use all of their suggested pages. But for the sake of this video today, I'm going to go ahead and click apply all pages. And as you can see, it applied all the pages for me to be able to now edit. I love this right here. Now, one thing I'm going to do with this video, you see up here where it says edit video, 26 seconds, playback. I'm going to click on playback and I'm going to put that on loop forever, because I want, no matter how many times they come to the top, if this has already reached the end of the bar, I want this to go ahead and loop back for me. All right. So I'm going to delete what they have as a logo here, and I'm going to put my own logo in there. I think I want, let's see how it looks in black. Let's go with the white one then. There we go. I have my logo designed so that it's in 2 different colors, so that depending on what that background looks like to me, I can make sure it's visible. I was about to ask the same thing about the paid subscriptions and stuff. Absolutely. So taking you to the best places. All right, we'll go with it. I don't really care. So now where it says book now, I can actually make this a hyperlink by right-clicking on it and see where it says link. Now it gives me, like, if I wanted to link it to a page already in this document, or if I wanted to put in a website. So in order to add a website, you have to add the whole URL with the HTTPS on it as well. So let's see here. I am going to use my standardized website to send them to. Copy that. All right. Paste that in there. Click on enter, and you see it says my link was added. So now anytime somebody clicks on that book now right here, it's going to take them to my main website. Now I can also have it go to, instead of my main website, I can have it go to one of my forms. No, Elaine, Archer information does not need to be on your website. How did I get to the website template? Absolutely. Let me go back. So I'm on the main screen here for Canva, and see they have things I might want to try. One of them was websites. It's also up here in the tools up here, websites. If you can't find it, like if it's something that I use quite often, so you can always go to search, type in websites, and it'll give you some information here for different ones, but just click on the one that says website so you get the generalize of all of them. So now if I want to change this information, because I am not this, right? So I'm going to change that to SLM bookings. But I want this to be on the same line because I am spoiled that way. So I'm going to take this. There we go. And I can change the information here. I'm not going to bore you guys with that though. Now, if I wanted to change these photos to something that's a little bit more my brand, maybe even have something that's a little bit, one a video, one a regular photo. If I right copy on it, the first thing I want to do is detach the image. All right. So you see how I did that? Because this is inside of a picture frame. So when I right click on it, if it gives me the option to detach the image, I'm going to do that and then delete it. Same thing for this one. I'm going to go ahead and detach that image and then delete it. And I'm left with the 2 frames. I love putting things in frames because it makes it easier for it to be in a grid, and it is easy to replace. You'll notice a lot of my flyers, even the flyers for congratulating new agents, I always put things in frames because to me, it just uniforms it a lot better. So now I'm going to go to my elements. So the things that you'll have here on your sidebar is your design. If you want to change the design and look and see different designs, elements. If you are a member, you'll have a brand hub. You'll have uploads. If you needed to upload your logo, other flyers that you've done, other photos you may want to use. The text is going to show you either some ones that you can use that they already kind of have styled for you, or if you want to just use your own bar or a text box. They now have draw, and they have, as you can see, the different pens, the erasers, the markers, the highlighters. If you have other projects that you might want to upload for a page, you can go there. And then if you wanted to include any other apps that they have that you can include, even YouTube here, one of the popular things if you're trying to pop a video up there. So there's a lot of different things that you can do with incorporating it. But in this situation, we're going to go to elements. Now in elements, you can see they have lines and shapes, buttons, graphics, stickers, photos, and videos. They also have charts, tables. Here's those frames I was talking about, and grids. And then they have different collections if you're looking for some stock images. If you're not a pro member, I'm going to show you how you know what you can't use. So the first thing we're going to do is look at some photos. I'm going to see all. I'm going to type in maybe vacation, maybe not with an I. There we go. And it'll show me some things for vacations. Do you see the crown that's on a corner of some of these photos? If you're not a pro member, you cannot use those. Only pro members can use those. All right. So I like this guy. I'm going to pop that one in there. And now for the next one, I'd rather do a video. So now I'm going to go to videos. Oh, look, I already have kind of a pretty one here too. But I do like aerial shots, especially how they have the aerial shot here. I would definitely have put an aerial shot. But once I get into something like this, I want it to kind of be a little bit more personalized, right? We want to be able to see those people having that good time. All right, so let's see what we have here. I think these people are walking along the beach. Matter of fact, let me just go to vacations again. Out of the Office. Absolutely love it. I'm using that one. We're going to stick it right in there. And now we want to check to see how this is going to play. So notice I had to click on the video again for it to come up to the top. And it's going to say I can edit the video. I can crop it. If you pick one, let's say that was 2 minutes long and you didn't want it to run for 2 minutes, you can actually crop that video for where you want it to start or where you wanted it to end. I'm going to make sure again that I click on that playback, and I'm going to click on loop forever. I don't need to really do anything else. If there was sound in here and you didn't want the sound, you can mute the sound. I do have some videos that I add to certain things, and I might have my own sound playing. So I may not want the sound from that particular video. So just so you know, you can always come here to mute a video. If you didn't want it to be as clear, you wanted to kind of have a little bit transparency, you can do that as well. So there's a couple of different things that you can do with videos and also with photos. If you wanted to edit the photo, if you wanted to kind of change the color a little bit by adding a filter on top of it, you can do that. They have these filters here where if you wanted it to be, well, that looks almost the same. That didn't look like it changed much at all. So let's say if I wanted it to kind of have a warmer look to it, more of a pinkish look, but I think I like the blue because that looks like the kind of sky I want to be in, right? So then, as you can see, these are each pages that was automatically created for you. You can delete them if you don't have a use for it. You can add more pages. But I love what they have here. Now I would change this from our packages to our latest deals or something like that, and see how they have summer getaways, winter wonder, holiday tours. We would definitely want to maybe do family vacations. What are we doing right now that's huge? I know that there are a lot of things going on with oh my goodness, I like drew a blank, but oh yeah, theme park vacations, and then maybe weekend getaways. Those are the kind of things that I would probably have in these three. And see where it says inquire. The inquire can either be an email, it could be again, a link to a form that you have, whatever that you want those links to be. But you don't have to. If you don't want to have a link here, you can actually come in here, highlight it, right click it. Oh, it came up right here. And where it says link. So they don't have a link to it already. So then I would highlight it and see where it says underline in the top bar here. You can just take the underline off, change that wording to something else. Contact me for more information, or whatever, because you do have a book now button here. So you can just have everything go to the book now button if you don't want each individual to have that. Now, let's say you like the contact information they have here, but you would rather have it a little bit higher up. See how there's a toolbar here on the side, the left-hand side. It came up on every page I was on, that toolbar came up, right? So here is an arrow for me to be able to move this information up. So I would rather have it about right here, so that it's high up enough where it's one of the first things that people see. I can obviously edit any of this information here so that people have my contact information right up front, especially if I'm using this as my standardized site. You said, Lisa, how did I switch music? Oh, you know what? If you want to add music, they do have it where you can add music. Music is, I believe, one of the things here that I don't see now. See how they're making a liar out of me. Oh, I don't see music. Did they take it off? Music player. Nope, those are all graphics. Take that off. Now I do know, oh, maybe it's in uploads. Images and videos. Now I know I have been able to add music before, so I wonder if it's something that they've updated. They've had a huge update in Canva this month. It was like the biggest thing that they were talking about. As I do have some of my videos that I've created that have music in it. But I know another way that I have been able to add music is with YouTube. And let's say if I wanted to add, let's see here. if I wanted to add, like I had the music on with the presentation that I started in the beginning here. And I already had music on my video. Does that make sense? Let's see if that's just something that they don't have on websites. That could be what it is too. Because I toggle back and forth. I might create something here, upload, download it, upload it back into Canva, and then put it into my website as well. Stickers, photos, video. Yeah, audio. See, okay, so that's what it is. So on the website design, they just don't have the in elements, they didn't have music. So in order to add music to the website, it would probably have to be in a video format. Oh, Pixabay, yeah. But I usually just use right in here where it says audio, see all, and then where it has, they have the different categories. You can look for something very specific. They have instrumental, vocal, ambient. So then in that case, what I would do is I would create a short video for what I want it to be, upload it, save it, upload it, and then bring it over to my site. And where you have your upload, you'll be able to bring it over, because you can see, you can go to videos and you can bring sound over. It's like, here's my intro here, right? So if I wanted to, let me get a blank page so I'm not messing up the integrity of this. All right.
Okay, remember what I told you. Be your own boss.
And see, as soon
Love
as I
yourself.
add that video,
Get up and
whatever
dance.
is on there
Level up.
also is right in here as well. And then if you right click on this, it says replace as background. See how now that I didn't have to stretch that out, it replaced it for me. But in this case, we're going to delete it because this is not part of the actual website. All right. So now, again, I did not use their website as a website, but you can if you want to. Once you have all of the features that you want in here, once you have all of the information that you want to be branded, your logo, your contact information, your deals and specials, maybe things that's going on. It says new features. Well, if you are going to be doing a monthly contest for some of those who are using those context forms to give those customers those vouchers. Let's say if you're going to be traveling yourself and you wanted to be able to share some different information, right? About trips that you're going to be on. I know some travel agents love to be able to do cruises, do island vacations. And then what they do is they create a group booking and then they tell the public about it to get more people. Anything that you want to do, add it to this site. So when you're ready, you can either preview it. And let me know if you guys can see the preview, because I know that's a pop-up. Can you guys see that preview? Okay, thank you. So you can preview it to make sure that everything works the way that you want it to work. That it has that crisp look that you want it to have. See that out of office? I'm going to use that for something. I don't know what. Now everyone's going to use it, right? Because it's so cool. I love it. All right. And that your buttons work the way that you want them to work if you kept any of the buttons, right? Very simple. You can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. I'll stretch it out so you guys can see it even better. And you see how it just now ciphered back through. So that's why I love having it on repeat, because you never know when that customer might pop back up, right? So when and they even let you see what it's going to look like on the mobile, so that you can make sure that your site is keeping the integrity of what you want it to have. Now, If you want to have titles like I had, the only thing that you have to do to create titles is name the pages. Very simple. So again, see the toolbar that's here on the left-hand side. Oh, no, it's not on that. See how easily I lied? My bad. Hold on. Nope, that's not it. Where is it? Copy. Add notes. Only. Duplicate. Add a page. It's got to be around here somewhere. Don't make it too complicated for me, guys. Let's see. Is it on this one? Oh, I know the easy. I remember it now. Jesus. All right. So at the bottom here, you see where it says grid view. So right now we're kind of like in the design view to be able to see all the pages at one time. You can go to grid view. And now you'll be able to name your pages. So this one is just called 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. But if I hover over the number 1, click on the little pencil, I can name this home. I can spell it right. There we go. I can name this one contact. I can name this one. What do we have going on there? I'm gonna just say deals. I see that one says packages, so I'm just gonna say packages for now. Family vacays. And let's see. Monthly specials. All right, so once I have all of those names, I can go back to the view we were on. Now all of these pages are named. So again, if I go back to my preview, and now I have a toolbar up here, which we didn't have before. So if I'm ready to publish the site, I can click on publish site, and now they're going to talk about some options for us. Absolutely, Joanne. I definitely will go back to that as well. Give me just 1 second. So if I want to publish this site with navigation or without navigation, right? But if I'm going to use this as a site, I want to use it with navigation. If I'm going to use it for anything else, I don't have to have navigation, right? Because the people are going to be scrolling up and down on it anyway. Now I can do the free domain. It's going to publish on a Canva domain. If I want to purchase a domain through Canva, I can. If I want to use an existing one, which I do have a couple of floating URLs that I can use, then I can do this option as well. Now, if you are not paying for Canva, and Zaina, this is going to answer your question, the free domain is what you can use. It's just going to give you a URL. So you can put the name of your business. It'll be the name of your business.canvadesigns.com or something like that. You'll see it in a second. If you are paying for Canva, you can still do the free domain if you don't want to purchase a domain, or if you have a domain that you can connect or want to purchase one, as long as you're a paying customer, the other two options are available to you. So we're going to look at the option for the free domain. So if I click on continue, it's going to say, hey, describe your website in less than 160 characters, like Twitter, right? But if you look up here, it says slmbookingsdeals.mycanva.com.site, travel the world through blah, blah, blah. So I can change this because I don't need all of that on the back end of it. And I can just say SLM bookings again. So it is SLM bookings deals.my.canva.site. Yeah, it's a lot, right? But this is all you're doing is copying and pasting it wherever you want it to go, and people are going to click on it. So the URL for the free one, not so bad. I can enable it for password protection. Let's say if I only want to give certain people access to this site, let's say I'm not making it public. Let's say I'm using it for my team and I'm going to update this with team information. I can hide it from search engines. And in my case, I probably would, because it's something that I'm going to be constantly changing out. So I don't want to give that option for search engines to bookmark it, because what happens is when they bookmark it and then someone clicks on it and it's totally different information, it may be misleading to that customer. So I don't want to mislead that customer. So I would click on hide my website from search engines. Now, if you're going to use this as your standardized website that you're going to just be doing minimal changes to, then that's something different. So I heard somebody wanted to see the other site I created. So let's take a look back at this site. I'm just going to click on publish site again with navigation, continue, and see how I have in here, join our mailing list to receive monthly deals in your inbox. You can also join the membership club to receive secret deals not on the market. So again, I'm going to hide that from search engines. I'm going to click on publish. It is preparing my design. So professional of them. They're so great of them. And once this is finished, I'll be able to share this link, post it anywhere that I want to. But what I did was I have a mailing list. And so I sent out an email blast with the link. I was able to embed it in a couple of places as well. But here is the site I created. And like I said, I created this, I want to say about a month or so ago. Oh yeah, it's definitely been 2 months, because the last things that I did was the end of April. And like I said, I have the welcome page, which is this page here, cruise lines, island, all-inclusive, quick deals, vacation, what is this? Membership, the commercials, my website itself, suppliers, contact us. And then for the secret deals, I did a Vegas, Acapulco, Dominican Republic, and Sandals, which is not spelled correctly. That's hilarious. All right. So then I had my 3 here where you can just click on it and it will take you right down to that. And then I created this button on the side that said back to top, and I just had to go back to the top. And like I said, it's scrollable, or they can use the tabs at the top. Everything in here that I wanted to make sure was working. Where they can come and fill out my vacation profile request form, right? And if you don't have a good one, you definitely need to get a good one. I kind of hybrid between standard photos and videos, because people love eye candy. Yes. So when I sent out the email blast to those who signed up for my newsletter, I said, like I kind of talked about the topics that we were going to be talking about in here. And then I said, click here to see more. And so then I included the link. I also did a blast on a couple of different social media sites, kind of like with a sneak preview. I think maybe I did a screenshot of this and had the link on there, talking about getting away deals. So this wasn't something that took away from my website itself, because my website is huge. And sometimes when you have so much information going on your site, we live in an age now where we have a lot of people that don't like to read information, right? So this is my standardized website. Now, this was built on Wix, and like I said, I do have that other video showing you how to build on different engines. But you see how much information is going on in my site, how big this site is. And so we have a lot of lazy people now in this world that don't want to read anything. If they don't see what they want right away, what ends up happening to that potential client? they're going to something else, right? They're going to go check out somebody else's site. So I wanted to be able to create just kind of like a quick, this is just the information you came to see. This is something that I can change out. And with the Wix sites, I can create as many mini sites as I need. Yes, Sylvia, if you decide that you want this to be your main site and that's it, then I would take out a subscription so that I can get a proper URL, right? So that when I go to publish it, that is my proper URL. And anytime that you want to make changes to it, see how it's saying that my site is now live? And it says, if you continue editing the design, you'll need to publish it again. Well, that's that's how websites work. So you can always come in, click on edit design, and go ahead and do whatever edits that you need to do. Especially if you're going to do simple edits, right? You may not need to change out all the information, but your deals, your specials will need to be changed out. So you can always do that as well. That is, Lisa, because people want that quick information. They want those short videos. They want to be able to scroll to the next best thing and kind of keep it moving. She was saying that is why TikTok is the #1 social media platform. I tell you, our Asian community has it down packed. They know people want that quick information and out, right? So yeah, so that is this in a nutshell. So the content I am getting from our suppliers, right? Because I'm a smart cookie. I am going to go to one of the best ones I think to go to get the quick flyers. And I think I've shown this on one of my videos before as well, is going to be Vacation Express. All right. So when you sign in to Vacation Express and you go to like your destinations or deals. Yeah, that's where I go to. I go to deals. No. I'm trying to see where their flyers are because they're not here anymore. Okay, here they are. So see where it says best deals and they have the tabs up here. So then I would click on Cancun, see this flyer, get my snipping tool out. I am going to then capture this flyer, save it, name it, and go to the next one. Then I'm going to go to Punta Cana. I'm going to go to Jamaica. Then I'm going to look at, hey, what is some best deals? What is Jamaica exclusive? And I'm going to take their flyers because yes, Vacation Express is a supplier. And then once, wait. There was a comment. I wanted to read it. Me thinks we can use content from Branch Up too. Yes, Lisa. And I also do web design for other people. And so let me show you guys something. This is from the Platinum Courtney Sharples. Love her to death, I swear. What is her site's name? Oh my goodness. I'm having a brain fart on that. Hold on. Un momento, por favor. And Mamacitas. Heart and Cell. There we go. All right. So when I designed her site, I wanted it to be where people could come and get some information, but it would be active information, right? So I took the Branch Up posts and embedded them on her sites. Yes. So you can also use this for your website. You can take you see how this is when a customer clicks on one of your Branch Up posts, this is what it takes them to. This is what it looks like. So I wanted her to be able to have this same kind of feature, but just where it looks like this is her site, right? It's just on her site and everything is clickable. And that just brought up my email on a different screen, just so you guys know. So, if they're inquiring about that, it will take them to their email and it would have that title. But this is all right embedded on her site. So you can do the same thing. You can take your branch up post for sure. I mean, Zaina, I do. That's my first business. My first business is a web design, social media takeovers, logo design, marketing and branding for customers, not just in the travel industry, but in so many different other industries as well. But yeah. So this is just a way for you guys to understand that. What other questions do I have? Because I know, I wanted to make this quick because it is so easy. They make it so easy. And I'm going to show you one more time how easy this is. Let me close all of this other stuff up, right? And let's look at it again. So I'm in Canva. I'm going to click on websites. I can either be different and just look at what they have here and maybe select something that's not travel looking from the beginning, but I turn it into something travel, right? And when you're looking at the designs, you can click on it and you'll see the preview of what they have to kind of give you an idea of what's going on, right? Then you can also search different templates. So you can search travel and tourism. Let's see, family. I love using different things that are just different, that don't look like they fit what I do. And I, kind of make it what I do. So you can always change it. And once you find your perfect template that you want to utilize, you can apply all pages, or you can bring them over one at a time if you only want to use that page. Then I can come here and I can say, you know what, let me add a page and let me add this page. Let's go to this one and add this page. So see, I don't even have to add from one template. I'm actually clicking on different templates, seeing like what their best page looks like, right? And then adding that page. So then once you get how many pages you want, you can add them. If you decide you don't want it, you can delete it, whatever you want to do. Start changing that information, make it relevant to your business, get some of those things. And once you do that, so Joanne, I will show you again how I did that for mine, because I already had a jot form. So I just used the button and linked it to the jot form I already had. Oh, this is the subscribe button. Okay, so I have different ways to subscribe to me. One, when I go out to different events, I'm gonna share my my video really quickly. I also have contact forms that people can fill out. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So I'm grabbing, like that instant information, because I give out a lot of vouchers. I give out a lot of vacation vouchers because I utilize the service that I have been telling you guys about. Some of you have had the privilege of allowing me to give you free vouchers to give to your clients. And some of you were smart enough to sign up to the subscription so that you can do it on your own, unlimited. But that's a whole nother thing. Won't talk about it today. And so when you come to my site, see one of the things I have right here, sign up for our newsletter and receive a complimentary $200 hotel voucher and $200 dining pass. That's one. And then when you enter the site, voucher for airfare and 2-night stay, that's two, right? And then what you don't see, and that's because I've already been on my site twice today, so it's not going to do it for me. But once you come to this screen, a pop-up comes up and says, hey, sign up for the newsletter and receive a free, and it rotates between about 13, 14 different types of vouchers. So I utilize a lot of different things to capture my clients to get emails. All right. And then sometimes on, let's say on social media, I might run a contest. And so then I'll tell people to sign up for the newsletter, follow me on any of my social media, and share one of my posts, and you will receive a free voucher for blah, 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 blah. Once they do that, I give it to everybody. I don't really care, right? Because I have unlimited vouchers. And then on my CMI site, and this is why I keep trying to tell you people who don't want to pay for services, this is why you pay for services. In my contact manager, everybody who fills out something, see, this was an email certificate, banner lead capture, email certificate. So then I am capturing names, emails, phone numbers, whatever, and I'm building my, not only I'm giving them a free voucher for a vacation, for dinner, for whatever, I now have more leads to be able to send stuff out to. So yeah, so I use all of those things to do all of those things. But yeah, so once you get your websites the way that you want, you get everything, always preview it. And for smart cookies, what are you going to also do? You're going to also make sure that you spell check it and grammar check it. You don't want something out there and then everybody is like, I am not shopping from that person, right? Because they didn't know how to spell landscape. So you definitely want to make sure you do that before publishing it. But never fear, anything that you publish in Canva can be taken down very quickly. All right. Because you saw on there, all you have to do is go back into edit design and it will temporarily unpublish your site while you're doing that. You're definitely welcome. How I do the subscription on Canva? Well, like I said, that pop-up service that I have, that's a whole different service. And with them, I can create pop-ups, I can create links, I can create so many different things. So I can, who was that who said that? Joanne, if you want to connect with me outside of this, or if you're interested in the CMI program, guys, like I said, it is not a free service. However, if you take the, if you go to sign up and don't complete the sign up and let my sales representative contact you and do the tour, you get $100 off the subscription. So let me see, what is it? Affiliates. And here it is. Okay. Yes, please. I know that's right, girl. And you have to have the whole link, even the backslash on the end of that. So with that, I'm just going to tell you really quickly, the marketing tools that we have available, because like I said, a couple of people have signed up so far, and we love it. We utilize it for freaking everything. So you can either create it as a PDF and send it to your customer. You can email it directly to your customer. You can even send it to them in text message. You can set up web banners and landing pages. You can do pop-ups, QR codes. Let's say you have a client and you want to run a contest and you want to be able to give them a free dinner and you're willing to pay for the redemption fee for the voucher. You can even pay for the redemption fee and all they have to do is finish the sign-up process for it. So yeah, so the CMI, and just so you guys can see it and you believe it, the CMI tools have been amazing for us. The landing pages and banners are one of the best things that I've ever seen for something quick. So let's say I'm going to give the Las Vegas Hotel Casino up to 4 nights. I can choose compliments of, yes, I'm going to then customize it. See, my logo is here. Everything looks good. So I'm going to save this. I'm going to show you guys how this looks. All right. Let's see. Can I preview it? I can make it larger or smaller. I'm going to keep it at regular. Save. And where is it? Oh, create. And then it shows me how the steps below here, where I can either embed it, right? The banner, or I can use it as a redirect. In this case, because you guys want to see it, I'm going to show you how it looks in a redirect. So I can literally take this link, put it in the website I just created, and use this as a capture, right? Giving somebody a 4-night trip to Vegas. It tells them, listen, this is a limited time offer. And all we want is your email address. Just put your email address. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It gives reviews. It shows how it works. It shows the hotels that you can actually book in Las Vegas. And it says compliments of me, baby. That's right. So yeah, and this is just one of the banners, like, and as you can see, I could do it as a, like I said, as a banner on my website. And see, and it shows you what the banner will look like. So this banner will look like that. This banner will look like that, so forth and so forth, right? Or I can just put my own creative words. And I'm just going to take something just so we can highlight it, just so I can show you really quickly. So I can take my own creative words and just put the link there, hit enter. It is now linked. So then when I go to the preview, because we're going to do what? We want to make sure everything works before. So I'm going to click on that and boom. Oh, wait, it took me to the wrong thing. I highlighted the wrong thing. Crazy. Let me go back to it. That's what I highlighted from showing you guys. All right, so here is the what? And let's go back. Edit. Paste. There it is. That looks better. And now preview. And now click on it and boom, there we go. That makes more sense. Yes, it is a monthly fee. It is a monthly fee, Chantel, but let me tell you what I've used it for. I have used this site for when I've gone on, that's why I have the entry forms for when I do live events, bridal expos, trade shows, things like that. But then I have customers who may refer customers to me, right? So I'm going to give them something for free. Then I run monthly contests for, to just kind of get some more people interested. So even though it is a monthly fee, unfortunately, it is $100 a month. However, you can share it with up to 3 other people. So now 4 people on the same account, that's $25, right? So that's what we did. But one person has to sign up first. So I was the one who signed up first. So yeah, so the however you want to do it is how you do it. And it just works for me. And it works for us who are serious about this industry. And like I said, and it can be embedded into your website. So what other questions do I have? Oh, Chantel was like, I'm signing up. I know that's right. So yeah, so when you click on the link, save it. And like I said, if you don't have the money, because they do charge you a setup fee. So if you don't have the money to pay the full setup fee, I'm going to be honest with you. Don't finish it, drop out of it. And then my sales rep will contact you and be like, hey, if you sit in this presentation, I'll give you a discount. Lisa, that's awesome. Thank you. She says she will share with others if other people are interested. What other questions do we have? Because like I said, I wanted to make this so easy for you guys. Has anybody learned today how they can make their own site? Are you guys excited about making your own site? I'm glad you're excited. I'm going to make it so you guys can unmute yourselves. At this point, I am going to stop the recording, but I'm not going anywhere. Okay. I just want to make sure that we stop the recording. So there is one other thing that I have to play to end it.
Hold up. Beat it up like
hands on your knees.
beat it up like